Good day, everyone. We are the assigned group in this discussion entitled The Importance of Ecotourism. In the next slide will be the list of the titles we used in this current research. First is identify ecotourism potentials using Dematel GIS hybrid approach. Second is the environmental literacy on ecotourism. And the last one is employing ecotourism opportunities for sustainability in the Arab Sea region prospects and challenges. In the next slide will be the executive summary explained by Ms. Malyari. Ms. Malyari?
Okay. Executive summary. The significance of these three selected researches is in accordance with the main point of this report, which is the importance of ecotourism. Potentials, literacy, and benefits were all tackled in and result positive impacts of ecotourism in the economy and its people if implemented and used effectively. Experts should conduct more researches on this kind in order for the tourism industry to acquire more knowledge and to have an effective approach with their target market, especially that we are now in a limited situation because of this pandemic. Ecotourism should be given notice in the industry because it contributes to the betterment of the people and the destination itself. Ecotourism has been a vital part in terms of conserving the environment and supporting the economy. For the record, the increase of tourists who are engaging with this travel is annually on the move. Thus, it is a must to give more importance in promoting its sustainability by Green 2021. With one accord, those researches which are presented aims for the betterment of the sustainability ecotourism. Each research showcased the importance of tourism, whether in terms of its benefits, its potentials, or even how it contributed people upon achieving enough literacy of the matter. Each one serves a fundamental principle of the development of the ecotourism industry. Same goes to the economy. This part of the report tackles how the three researches are interrelated with each other and how it stands with the importance of ecotourism. For the next part of our report, Erica Klimak will discuss to you about the objectives of the study.
Objective of the study: identify ecotourism potential using the Metal GIS hybrid approach and to grasp the importance of ecotourism by exploring the factors and criteria where ecotourism practice will be more effective. To be able to expand knowledge associated with environmental matter, create the positive environmental attitudes and values, and enhance skills, motivation, and commitment required in solving environmental matters. Recognize the benefit of employing ecotourism and understand how ecotourism impacts a country or society in different aspects. Now for the next slide, I'll give the talk to Ms. Christine Joy Fantaspina will be discuss the theories of the study.
Thank you, Ms. Kalimako. So the theories used in these researches are the following: review of rural tourism development, ecotourism and community development, environmental literacy and willingness to pay, social value segmentation of potential ecotourism. So the first one is review of rural tourism development. A lot of research have been conducted on the linkages between agriculture and tourism development. This research demonstrated a strong link between these difficulties, but other elements and their impact on the growth of rural tourism have only been little investigated. The second one is the ecotourism and community development. The Uzbek Association of Private Tourist Agencies launched a review European Union funded project called Strengthening Rural and Ecotourism through Business Associations for Sustainable Economic Development in Central Asia to provide solutions and consulting services to improve tourist services, such as guest houses, yurt camps, excursions, and local attractions in the country. The next two will be presented by Miss Aubrey Paragoso.
Thank you, Ms. Christine. Environmental literacy and willingness to fail. The studies in adventure sports participants have shown significant enthusiasm and pleasure in their outdoor activities. As a result, people who have the opportunity to experience, enjoy, and learn about the natural world may be more sensitive to pro-environmental attitudes and behavior. Davis et al. 2019, Ramdas and Muhammad, 2014, Tarrant and Green, 1999. Social values segmentation of the potential ecotourism market. As an alternative to the more typical personal values method, the use of social values in segmenting leisure and travel markets incorporating social goods and is suggested. The latter appears to be a consequence of the high importance Greens attach to equality. The fact that shared responsibility through income taxes is perceived to be a more equitable source of funds for the management of natural areas. Blamey and Braithwaite, 2010. Jimro Tulang will present to you about the analysis strategy.
So these are the analysis strategies that were used by the researchers. The analysis and correlation of the presented researches result in relationship between environmental knowledge and environmental behavioral intentions performed a meta-analysis. In measures, statistical software was used to perform descriptive and reliability analysis on the samples before using structural equation modeling to perform confirmatory factor analysis. Frequency analysis was used to calculate the number of occurrences as well as the mean and the standard deviation scores for demographic questions and items in the k dimensions. Confirmatory factor analysis was carried out primarily to ascertain the degree of fit between each scale item and the measurement questions. Some researchers used a combination of GIS and HP in order to identify the potential of ecotourism areas. Dame et al. 2014, Bodur Amco and Murayama 2012, Samantha and Vitalik 2015 also used remote sensing and GIS techniques in their research. They used SWOT and fuzzy network analysis to investigate the viability of ecotourism in Ramsar. They used network analysis to determine the reach of each indices. Finally, the ecotourism zones, identified through the hierarchical analysis method, were prioritized. So, for the next slide, it will be tackled by Ms. Dai.
Thank you, Mr. Tulong. The following are the key findings in this research. In conducting the three research studies, the study finding results that ecotourism founded on three primary concepts: environmental conservation and protection, support for local cultures and economies, and environmental education for both locals and tourists. Furthermore, it is critical for tourist-getting students to provide a broader viewpoint as they develop environmentally oriented education that involves delicate themes such as environmental ethics and environmentalist attitudes. Lastly, the environmental awareness is developed by interactions between humans and the environment, and environmental information education is supplied. And this leads to a greater appreciation and study of the environment, allowing people to become more aware of and appreciate the existing of the environment. I'll give the next slide to Ms. Malari.
Thank you, Ms. Day. These are the respective references that we have gathered in those three researches that we have tackled. Sparing your time in checking out our report is greatly appreciated. Again, this is group number 7, and this is the end of our discussion. Thank you.